We are determined to learn and improve for future storm response.
Promises from Nashville Electric Service's president to get better at getting the lights back on as crews wrap up restoration after the city's hugest outage ever. NES reports all storm-related outages are now back on, coming down from 230,000 at the height of the ice storm. NES said today they're already making changes in their response for the future, but that future, at least for current NES leadership, is uncertain. 1,900 line workers who helped restore power to 230,000 NES homes stripped of electricity and potentially heat are now packing up.
We've never had to absorb the number of contract workers and mutual aid partners in our history. So we learned a lot from that process and now believe we can do it a lot faster and easier than we did this time.
Specifically, NES President Teresa Broyles-Aplin says the utility plans to study moving power lines underground and will revisit its tree trimming protocol. This after Fox 17 found NES documents showing a $7.5 million decrease in tree trimming spending under her leadership, which Broyles-Aplin denies.
Honestly, we're reevaluating tree trimming, looking at ways that we can be more aggressive with tree trimming. We follow best practices in that area, but I'm certain there are things we can do differently there.
But are after-action reports and pledges to do things better next time enough for NES's president and the NES board to keep their jobs?
The president of NES needs to resign, and I think the board should be removed.
This week, we've seen calls for an overhaul from Tennessee Congressman Andy Ogles, who also wants a state takeover of NES. And nearby Rutherford County State Representative Mike Sparks says he wants his area out from NES's control.
NES is dysfunctional. That's why we're sending this letter out.
Other leaders, from Governor Lee to Metro Nashville council members to the mayor, have also called for some kind of accountability.
What we have explored here is the Metro Council has the ability, with a 30-0 vote, to remove any individual board member.
Mayor Freddie O'Connell announced an independent commission will now study NES's preparedness before the storm and its apparent sluggish response afterwards, specifically in bringing in more contract crews. And Metro Council members will discuss next steps this Tuesday in a specially called meeting where NES leadership will be present. We'll be there, and we will certainly bring you all the developments in real time on the Fox 17 News app and our website. And today, FEMA announced the volunteer state will get help from federal resources for the deadly ice storm of 2026. 23 counties are now approved for FEMA funds. 15 will get full FEMA public assistance, including several here in the mid-state: Davidson, Cheatham, Williamson, Sumner, Trousdale, Macon, and Clay counties. 8 other counties are receiving emergency protective measures as well. As far as individual assistance is concerned, that's still under review. We'll keep you updated there.